We bring you stories all the time about people losing things and then finding them thanks to social media. On Facebook Live, I asked if something like that has ever happened to you. And a woman told me she found a guy she knew 40 years ago back in high school on Facebook. You won't believe what happened next. To David Hughes, social media had about as much appeal as having a tooth pulled.
Sitting in front of a computer was not my sense of enjoyment.
Getting on Facebook was something he did for his mother.
She wanted to be able to communicate on Facebook.
Donna Frost was also on Facebook.
It made me feel better going on Facebook and seeing good things.
Back then, happiness was hard to come by.
I was in a really verbal abusive marriage for about 14 years.
On Facebook, she could escape from a life that had fallen far short of her dreams.
I'd watch videos of just cute things to make me laugh.
She saw other people's fairy tale endings.
Of course, you see other Mr. and Mrs. or, boyfriend, girlfriend.
And watching was as close as she thought she'd get to having her own.
I figured, this is my life.
But on September 9th, 2009, a face on Facebook stirred something in that broken heart of hers.
You know that butterfly feeling that schoolgirls get?
A face she hadn't seen in 36 years.
I have goosebumps right now just thinking about it.
It was David Hughes from her tiny hometown in rural Massachusetts.
Dreamy guy with the big brown eyes in high school.
And she'd always had a crush on him, one she kept to herself.
I admired him from afar.
But not this time. Donna typed 5 words that would change their lives forever.
I typed, "How do I know you?" That's all I put.
Without hesitation, I knew exactly who it was. I said, we went to high school together.
And from that moment on, we have not been apart.
There was a lot of catching up. Both had been married, had children. They'd both left Massachusetts, and both had moved to Florida. Not just that, they were living just an hour and a half apart.
She said that she was in Port Orange, I'm in Jacksonville, but yet we're both from a little town up in Massachusetts. And
14 hours away.
So it's just ironic. It's like, this is kind of odd.
A month later, they met up at a pier. It was love at second sight.
Running down the pier, I see him, and I jumped up.
She literally jumped
arms around his neck.
Threw her legs around my waist, her arms around my neck. The last thing I expected, her come jumping up on me. And
a scene straight out of Hollywood.
That slow motion commercial.
It was like almost slow motion, and yeah, it's like people, you don't get that.
Donna now had her own Facebook fairy tale.
It was a miracle. He was my saving grace, actually.
And it was all thanks to Donna's 5-word question. Before long, David had a 5-word question for her.
He just says, "Donna, will you marry me?" And I said, "Hell yes."
And on November 5th, 2011, they tied the knot.
It's been an awesome journey.
Perfect match?
Perfect.
Yeah, we're soulmates.
Yep.
They sure are. David's mom actually drove Donna's school bus. She was ecstatic that she made him get on Facebook. So guys out there, listen to your mother.